Okay, welcome back. Another weekend away here with Northwest 44 Off-Road Group. What we're doing is we're going to do 3 days, 2 nights up in North and Mid Wales. So we've got 6 cars in the convoy. We've got Greg, our leader, out the front there, doing just on the mapping. We're leading the convoy. We've got Winch Clothing's MD in the car in front of me here. That's Connor, and myself, my D2. We've got Josh in his D2. We've got Andy out in his L200. First trip out for Andy in the L200. We're giving it a good test. And then bringing up the rear, we've got Chris in his Land Rover 90. Should be good. We're going to go down to round down McCunforth, round there, spend a night there, maybe on Strata. Then another do taking in the McCunforth Loop, also known as Bastard Lane. That should be some good footage and that going on there. So yeah, we'll catch up with you as the weekend progresses. Hopefully, no major dramas this weekend. Everybody gets through and everybody gets home in one piece. Let's have some fun.
Wildlife over there, rave in there. What is going on? Hello mate, how are you? I think nice.
Yeah, not bad.
You happy with your truck? Happy with it?
We've got another CV on the way out.
Have you? Yeah. Obviously the driver, isn't it?
So we've just hit the first lane of the day. We're there down already. We've had a check over the trucks. Everything's looking good. Most of these lanes today we've never actually done before, so you're going to see it as it unfolds. So when we get to the first more challenging obstacle, we'll catch up with you then.
Yeah, that would be good if it was like really wet there, like.
That's why it's so deep as well. Well, that's me, man. It's got it, isn't it?
That's nice now. That's how it should look.
I didn't know you could get that one, like. I didn't think you were going to get that.
Hopefully we'll get
more.
Bit of luck. We'll get a few tracks today with some more mud on it, and we'll all get a chance to get proper selfie. Yeah. Let's hope. Let's hope. Go. You take your turn, you.
Greg, are you going for it?
Yeah, I'll go slow.
Okay.
nice big bomb hole there, just been through. Loads of water, loads of splash, loads of mud. Stinks, man. Hasn't been through for a long time. I don't think,
Definitely stale.
But fair news to Greg. Picked up some boss tracks here today. And on we go. Greg's legged it up without us, so we're going to have to go and catch it up. Just losing over the top of the hill. Right, keep with us. Yeah.
So we're about halfway through day one. Done some really good lanes today. Bear in mind, we've never done these lanes before. This is the first time doing a lot of these lanes. So we're probably about an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours away from camp. Going to be camping up at Strata Florida tonight. So we're going to fly towards there in a minute, grab some fuel, and we'll get some footage going through Strata and then get camped up and catch up with you then.
Okay, we're just heading into camp now on the first day. Hoping we'll get a camp here just on Strata, Florida. So hopefully the next 10 or 15 minutes we'll be making camp, get set up, get a fire lit, we'll have a bit of a crack round the fire. We'll be back shortly.
Around there, isn't it?
Here we have Graham's new roof tent. It was supplied to him by Direct 4x4 and it's the Path Seeker. It's a 2-man roof tent that folds itself out for you. It's got a solar panel on top, a little battery pack and linear actuators either side. It's a hard shell roof tent that's built to last. Graham actually did have an argument with a fallen tree later on in this video and there was no damage at all. The beauty about this, you turn up where you're camping, you press a button, it folds itself out. You're sat there drinking a tinny while all your other mates are setting up their camp. They're going to be green with envy, as we were.
Those 16 bags of noodles there.
A la carte pot noodle.
This back of mate, don't mind.
I'll tell you what, I'm not really sure what you'd call it, Andy, to be honest.
That shape was nearly it before it came.
Should have picked a bit of that up. That lamb that was on the road looked in better shape than that, mate, I'll be honest.
What are we cooking?
Pizza, microwave pizza and micro chips in Richmond.
So anyway, it's been, I think we've had, I don't know, I reckon one of the best days so far, really.
Yeah, absolute belter day, man.
Been some lanes today that we've not done before.
Yeah.
New ones, thanks to the man here, thanks to the man, obviously. And again, I think we'd come back on them time and time again.
Yeah,
we've saved them ones and we'll come back again, isn't it? That's for definite. So we're here now, got the fire going, a few tinnies down. I'm feeling a bit worse for wear, I'll be honest, about the boys. I think we ought to go back over into camp in a minute, and we'll introduce you to everybody else that's with us, and have a bit of a wander around and see what we get up to when we're not actually four-wheel driving, isn't it?
Can't squeeze one like that in the van.
Oh, you're in about this. So, after Josh had finished soiling himself, we all thought it'd be best to get our heads down and get some sleep, ready for a day's laning tomorrow. So on that note, we'll catch up with you in the morning.
Everyone's gone back to normal. Yeah.
So we've packed up camp, had some brekkie, had a coffee. We don't film that because I don't think you really want to see our ugly mugs of a morning going ugh. So, driving along Strata now, coming to a rock step in a minute, so we're going to get some see how we get on getting up that. Should be fun. And then, as you know, Strata Florida is famous for water crossings. It's water crossing after water crossing. Sometimes it can be deep, sometimes it can be shallow. A lot of them have 3 different lines. You can take shallow, medium, deep, and we'll see which idiot decides to take the deep and get stuck in the water. So we'll catch up with you in a minute.
So we're on the first track of the first obstacle of the day and the first track. I've done it quite a few times. It is a little bit worse than last time, but we'll see how we get on.
I think you got 2 options, haven't you? You go easy line, stay to the right, which it used to be the opposite way around, it left, or if you want to see what your vehicle can do, some big flex, go a bit further over to the left. As you can see, it's a bit deeper than it used to be. It's not huge, but it's when you've got a drop off there. How many foot? It's going to hurt if you go the wrong way, innit? What do you think, Mr. Paddy?
Well, I think that's the Dora line, I think.
Straight through the middle.
Yeah, I think we're going to go with maybe give the locker a try, eh?
Yeah.
Just to give the locker a try out, and we'll give it a go up the difficult line and see how we go. So we're on Strata, the famous bomb hole. There's two options. A chicken run here. That's not really a chicken run, I suppose, if you look, it's quite steep. And then there's a bigger one over there. We have got a little chicken run around the side, but we're not going to allow anybody to go through the chicken run today. You've got to do this one or this one. So let's see if we can get some decent footage of all the cars going through, eh? Ready to go? Yeah. Go on, Greg's up first.
Do I go for? I'm gonna go after.
Which side?
After.
Yes! Go on, Connor. Connor's the first one to take the proper challenge now. Gonna go down the big one. Pretty sure he's gonna nose down. Let's have a look. Got straighten it up now. That's it, Ashore. Go. And out. Yeah, there you are now, straight, give it some fucking 50s. Easy. What the hell?
No, give it up, chuck it in bed. You might need to take that. So I've got no rear bump stops now, don't need them.
Spotted that side.
Have you even spotted?
Yeah. Go on.
Ah, you're alright. Yeah, go on. Yeah, go on. Push it. Loads. Hold on, go back.
There's Chris in the 90. He's going to come down and take the bonus line here, try to take the harder one. Nicely driven. Nicely driven there. Josh and his D2. Wholehearted, have a go at this, I'm sure. Nice drive.
So, you'll manage it.
After the bomb hole, and couple through there, a couple through the other side. We saw nobody took the chicken line. Nobody took the chicken line. So yeah, boss, good go.
Oh, hold on a minute. Looks like
we've got
somebody's
some more action
attempting.
going on. Maybe someone's going to have a go back up. Oh, which one are we going? He's going to have a go at the bomb hole there. Whoa!
Not you. Different now.
If you look closely at the front of Andy's L200, you can see he's fitted his own radiator muff. He's recently just fitted a new radiator to it, so he really wanted to protect that during the water crossings. Tell you what, Chris isn't one for hanging around. He's straight into the water crossing, foot down, ploughing through it. And now we've got Josh coming through. Our very own camera lady Chantel jumped in with Josh to get across here as we left her on the other side of the bank. Josh seems to have a bit of a mishap in a couple of seconds' time.
Oh, no way! Oh, you it come right through the window. They had the window up as well. Oh, the seat's soaking, man. Did you get wet? No, you stayed dry. I was like riding the bike and stuff like that. What? Like your legs just shot like with one hand like that.
Was that fun?
Jelly babies, one jelly baby.
Oh, jelly baby.
So, with Strata finished, we're on to some more lanes. We come across some unexpected obstacles and things take a bit of a turn for the worst. But we soldier on, we get through and we carry on. So, we'll show you this now.
Connor getting the chance to play with his chainsaw.
Little did we know, we'd be needing that chainsaw a hell of a lot more further down this lane. Well, we got to the point where we couldn't fit Dora through. She is a big girl, bless her, but no matter what we tried, she wasn't going through. So the only option was whack out the chainsaw again. As you can see, somebody had already took a notch out that tree and were guessing to fit a roof tent through. But Dora was just too tall to get through. So again, out with the chainsaw, hack a bit away and see if we can get Dora through. So Tredo kindly enough lent us an axe to hack away a bit more, as it was a pain to get the chainsaw in. But as you can see, give it a couple of seconds and it's broken. Sorry Tred, I think we owe you a new axe handle, mate.
I think that one's a bit more of a cut.
I thought you were going to lose a leg there, Graham.
All right. I only jumped a couple of times.
This is why I'm mates with you. You get the off your head.
So what are we doing, guys?
We're still trying to get ourselves through here. Look, we've taken a chunk out of the tree. I'm hoping Dora's big frame now will fit through. Have we got nothing up here now?
Yeah.
You might take a bit more.
We've got to take that bit off the end there.
No, a bit more to your right. You know where you are now, that bit
What,
there.
up here?
If you took that bit off that way, that might help you.
Oh,
Oh,
Hey!
Take that bit out there, Graham, as well, that one.
that one's...
doesn't want to go that one, does it?
Not in it, How did you do this with fire?
Alright, this tree hasn't fell over.
Nature's fault, isn't it?
Gotta go now.
Do you want me to cut a bit more back or?
What else can you cut? Oh, yeah, that bit might come out, mightn't it? Let's try that from here, then. It's another slot this side. I like that one out once you cut down there, really, you know.
Where?
Slot, the big
got big
slot stuff.
hammer? So what I was saying about the roof tent being tough at the first camp, it just shows it is real tough. We don't know what happened, but Graham put it in reverse and it didn't go in reverse. We went full pelt forward, scraping the top of the roof tent all along the tree as we hadn't quite notched it out enough to fit under. But the roof tent came off without any scars. The roof tent all fully worked, and it just shows it's a credit to Direct 4x4 and their products. Instead of just plough through it. There's no damage. Oh, look at the sawdust. Well, at least he's through. Onwards and upwards. So, it says on Trailwise that there's a soft spot or a hole in this somewhere.
Or in another one if it's not.
Or in another one if it's not this one. So, we're going to catch us all going through.
We'll try every line, eh?
Yeah, we'll try every line.
See if we can find the hole.
Let's get on with it. So, we've come through that one. Nothing, it was absolutely fine, but we've just come to another one. Greg's got his pokey stick out, he's giving it a good poke. See what the score is. From what I can see, it doesn't look too bad. So we'll film this one from in the cab, because it's starting to get on in time a bit and we want to get to camp and have some din-dins and a couple of brewskis. So, I'll show you going through that in a minute. So Greg's on his way to it now. This is the one with the soft spot. So when he's lined up, Oh, he's chickened out a bit there. Whoa! Whoa! This one's a bit rum, guys. I'm going to get to the other side and then I'm going to get Chantel to get out. Well, I'll get out and film yous. Remember this moment of Graham hitting this for later on in the video. Well, nearly Andy, nearly got stuck there, mate. And once again, Chris doesn't hold back and he doesn't disappoint. What's happened here?
When we went through the mud hole, I went through a bit hard really, a bit heavy. And all the mud and crap's got on it, it's just blown that seam apart. See, that's a folded joint in there normally. And it's completely blown it apart.
So, we've managed to do, how many wings? 3 wings?
I've torn that back of that arch off as well a bit.
Andy's tore the back of the arch off a bit.
Well, it's only come out the screw.
Chris has popped the tyre off the bead. All in all, a bit of a rough lane, wasn't it?
Just a little bit. Adventurous. Hey, don't suppose anyone's gone to drill.
So as you can see, we're now at home. We got to camp that evening, set up, had a couple of brews. We got back there quite late, so didn't film anything, just had something to eat, a little fire, a couple of bevies, straight to bed. Got up the next day, we're a bit late setting off. Me, Graham and Josh decided to shoot off early. Graham had some issues with a track rod end going. And me and Josh wanted to get back handy home, as some of us have work and stuff in the week. So that's the end of this video. Greg, Chris and Andy stayed on and did a couple more lanes, so if I've got any footage from Greg and them doing them lanes, I'll put it in after this part of the video.
Okay, so at the top of the video we did say in the intro there that we were going to be going through the McConfliff Loop, also known as the Bastard Lane, and as you'll realise, it's not on the video. There is a good reason for that. On day 2 you'll see, you'll notice that at a certain point that we found a rather large bomb hole, and I decided to go in a bit over enthusiastically, shall we say. And in the middle of that bomb hole there was a big lump or a rock or something. And basically what's happened is I've lost the use of a couple of track rod ends. That's one. And then we had unfortunately towards the end of day 2 that made steering quite difficult on Dora with the 35s and the lift and everything. So I opted on day 3 then to take Dora home, and we limped her home. Hence you'll see on day 3 towards the end there was only a couple of other cars on the tracks. But hey ho, there you go, she's all fixed now and ready for the next adventure. Just thought I'd let you know, we'll pick up on McConfliff Loop, the Bastard Lane, at some other point when we do another trip down there, and get you some good class footage from that. Okay, hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, don't forget, like, subscribe, all that malarkey. We'll try and get some more stuff up soon. Great stuff, see you soon, bye bye.